Perth from Kings Park.
What we're looking at now is the Swan River, moving southwards away from the city. This freeway in front is the main freeway which runs from Perth to Fremantle. And there in the distance you can see South Perth.
Yeah, okay. Lynn's pulling my arm here.
It's better than pulling your leg.
I was about to say that, yeah. Go ahead.
So this is the main war memorial to men of West Australia who gave their lives for freedom and humanity in the Great War. So this is the First World War memorial, but this area here, which is a little bit dark tonight, is where we have a service every Anzac Day, which is a memorial service to the Anzacs. So there'll be 10.
Go for it anyway.
So this is the Narrows Bridge, which connects south of the river to your right, and that leads you on to Fremantle, to the city behind you, which is north.
This is what you call a guided tour.
There you go.
My arms are being pushed here by Lynn.
Hello Moira, it's been lovely having Cecil, and I'm glad that Benji's doing so fantastically.
You were saying?
That's okay.
You come here every Saturday?
We walk close by to Kings Park, and sometimes we'll walk through the park on a Saturday.
You and Shirley?
No, myself and 3 other friends who are my walking mates.
Okay.
Friends that we've climbed mountains all over.
So this is the Jewish War Memorial to the Jews who fell in the Great War and the Second War.
And Vietnam and Korea.
And the structure at the top there, is that of significance?
I'm not sure.
Just the design.
Marx, Levy, Aarons, Cohen. And the reading is inscribed, "To the memory of the soldiers of the Jewish faith belonging to the state who were killed in action or who died of wounds on the battlefields of Gallipoli, France, Belgium and Palestine in the Great War, 1914 to 1918, elected by the members of the Perth Hebrew congregation."
When was this put up? Do you know? Does it say?
Zehu, don't know.
Okay. This is called the Kangaroo Paw.
Paw. Now,
Did you say this is South African?
No, this is West Australia.
Oh, I was just wondering. Yeah.
I did talk about South African stuff
Okay.
that we'll see
Okay.
further on, hopefully, Proteaceae, etc.
Okay.
The genus or the species, sir?
Whichever.
Genus?
Yeah.
Anyway, this here is the kangaroo paw. You can't really get a true appreciation, but in spring, all over here you'll see these kangaroo paws, and they have a structure that looks just like a kangaroo's paw, in beautiful bright colours, in reds, in purples, mauves, blacks, beautiful colours, yellows, but you can't actually get the true appreciation. But you'll have to take my word for it, or come back in the spring.
Go for it.
Now Moira, just when you thought that Bernice's brother's talking shit again, here's, to prove the point, a little board which talks
Bernice
about
is gonna love this.
the West Australian state floral emblem, the red and green kangaroo paw. And if my Latin is correct, an Igoxanthus Mangalisii.
Is that it?
That's enough. Gosh, you're pushing me. I'm not trained in this field.
So you were saying this tree was brought from the Northern Territories.
Correct. It was
How long ago? Because it's a pretty big tree.
about a year ago. a year to 18
Oh, I see.
months.
So they transported a tree of this size.
Yep.
Good Lord. Okay, talk.
No matter what obstacles are put in your way, you can still reach your destination. So this is a notice board about the Noongar people. Noongar meaning indigenous people of the southwestern part of Western Australia. And they believed that there were deities who brought order to the land and provided food, shelter and laws for the people. And the meeting of the Swan and Canning rivers that forms this vast expanse of water in front of us symbolises the strength and unity in Noongar culture. So they are the traditional landowners on the land that we stand on, the Noongar people. And then of course along came the early Europeans. And in 1697 the Dutch explorers arrived, led by Willem van Vlaming. And they arrived on these shores initially, and 104 years later a French scientific expedition arrived and explored the Swan River. And then we had in 1827 James Stirling who arrived here, accompanied by Fraser, and they came to inspect the Swan River area with a view to a future colony. Thank you.